Let's finish this game off. Christian Peterson gets the interception right at the end. That's fine. We didn't want to play it too risky. Overtime in the Mayo Bowl.
So well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Can we get it done is the question. In a back and forth game.
Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And
they win the toss.
First because you want to know what you need. That's a key.
We're going to be on offense first.
For most teams when it comes to
just fine by me.
Remember the rule change a couple years
Again, I prefer to be or they'd select the defense first. I prefer to be on offense first. Genuinely.
Type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We are going right back to what works for us, man. Right back to it, cheesy or not. LJ is getting tired, though. We're really starting to risk him, but the problem is they keep leaving it open. Until they can prove they can stop it, I have no reason to divert. What a juke! More into the end zone. This team is built on RPOs. Juked into South Carolina. Javon Moore. Okay. RPOs were cut Bo Nix drafted in the first round. Fair. Point after is good. Not going for two this early. All right. Feel like we have to base ourselves out of the 4-6 because of their defense, and then or because of their run game, and then that said, they immediately go to throw on first down. Pick up 8.
He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Knights
first down.
but not before picking up the first.
And I don't care if I get it by.
This is what I'm a little bit worried about. I don't trust our defense in man coverage either. Just don't.
Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick.
Knocked out? No, pick up a 4. Yeah. I might actually have to start using the linebacker, and I'll probably fuck it up because I haven't been doing it all game, but
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move.
okay.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. He's looking to throw on third and short. Got it behind the line. Simon. Touchdown, Knights.
That was a great block.
They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Shit, man. We almost had the defender break free.
Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And the extra point was good to finish things off.
We'll be right back on defense, which is pretty scary. I don't know if we're going to be able to stop them. So, I mean, they got what feels like a fucking McCaffrey clone out there. That's continuing to be a bit of a problem.
We play on first down here in the second overtime period. The RPO.
Held it.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Knights are threatening in the red zone. Handoff from the gun. They get him stopped.
Got the hit stick on him. He still picked up 2.
17. Now on third down after that run.
Let's go, boys. What a stop. They're going to go for it over the field goal. They are apparently going to go for it. On 4th and 1 in range. Oh, do they have to? I didn't know the rule changed and we fucking get the stop. Let's go. Risky on the engage 8, but I knew they'd hand it to the fucking running back. We got him. I knew they'd fucking go to the running back. Guy's been a thorn in my side all day. A field goal wins it. No, but they definitely wanted to. Well, there you go. Who else would it be but LJ?
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such
Tucker's at the hospital now for the fence. Yeah, it's true. He might actually be injured. Who knows?
It makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Power football with the run.
I was tempted to try that throw there.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football.
3rd and 2.
Maybe the quarterback wishes
It's going to be too far for the sneak.
But some information you gathered, maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
There's against ours. Let's do it.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough.
First down, baby.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Holy hell.
Yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11.
Almost broke that.
4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Grant. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short game.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long.
And we seal the deal.
Not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium? Hey, I'm good with that.
No, we can't.
Make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
Turns out the RPO was open. Do we? Oh, shit. We do have to go for it. We can't kick a field goal for the win. Okay. I'm still not used to these new rules.
Not sure if something's wrong with their kicker, but they won't try the game.
It left me no formation option to go for the kick. I'm going to call a timeout here because I should be like, did they change that rule? Because it's not letting me kick. Formation, no special teams. I have to go for it. Can't kick it past the first overtime. There you go.
They're passing on what would be a game-winning field goal attempt. Instead, they'll try to...
Commentary doesn't seem to know what's up.
Caught in the backfield.
LJ Young Jr. TOUGLANE win the Mayo Bowl.
That touchdown grab, the 25th of his career.
Who else would it have been but LJ?
Guy's ability at that position. Quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches. That's an impressive.
Woo.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time.
Oh my God.
You know, makes those contested.
What a game.
Guy that can do everything, and that's
What a game.
such a great step.
Defense can't seem to stop the same RPO they've seen all game. Hey man, the RPOs work for us. Major, you can edit games of generated players, just not real players. We live and die on the RPO, baby. Don't even get a celebration for the Mayo Bowl? Fucking dunk the coach in a bunch of mayo. What are you doing? That was a fun game, man. That ended up being really close. Maybe they should have gone man. Yeah, right. They were constantly in zone coverage, so that's why we were able to take advantage of it. It just didn't adapt. Yeah, I mean, 30 rushes for 89 yards, 21 for 132. Their running back was he was fucking Christian McCaffrey light. He was giving us so much trouble.
I'm just trying to walk through this.
Shout out to Ilmatic Dev for the follow. Led in passing. I wonder what our average fucking play was. Each team threw a pick. They lost a fumble. Possession time, 21 and a half minutes to 10 and a half. Targaryen went 26 of 34, just under 200 yards, 4 touchdowns, averaged 5.7 yards in attempts. 27 yards was his longest completion. But again, like for Targaryen, we have Option King. You know, like RPOs and option runs that we were mixing in are going to help. Other people are saying it's a bug. Oh, so they should have been allowed to kick a field goal, and I should have been allowed to kick a field goal. Whatever, it fucking worked for me. Rushing-wise, this was the issue. Like, once we started scrambling with Targaryen a bit more, it wasn't bad. They stopped the run all game. All game. I had no choice but to set up like I was going to run and then opt out. And we couldn't get the passes to complete either, so I mean... 15 receptions, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns for LJ. Moore did really well as well. It was the LJ Young Jr. show. He's only a sophomore, but damn it, he's a beast. He is a beast. 9.6 yards after. What a monster. Blocking wise, the 1 sack allowed. We're watching overtime game being baffled by them running plays on the 2-yard line. Yeah, makes sense then. Defensively, Christian Allegro, I mean, again, what a transfer he was. 7 tackles today. Draymond Gates was up there. 3 tackles for loss. Again, this is the reason why I like to be on the defensive line. Because a lot of times we were controlling Stefan Green, who is so good. Didn't get to the quarterback today, though. TBTT did, and so did Christian earlier on. Our kicker, 1 for 1 and 3 for 3. George Lincoln. Everybody, prayers up for Brian Allers, who we probably sent into an early retirement. This what a back and forth game, man. We're up 10-0. They had the... Oh my god, can I watch that punt return? Let me go to the highlights. Again, the punt return is where I thought we lost the game. This right here, we're up 10-0. And I forgot that our punter has horrific accuracy. So we just totally botched the punt. It goes nowhere. And lock onto the ball. Can I please lock onto the ball? Thank you. This punt goes fucking nowhere. Bounces. 27 somehow doesn't get it. And this dude just fucking takes off. What a game. What a way to end Season 3 with a 9-4 record and our first ever bowl win in overtime against a much better UCF squad. Love me an RPO. And there it is. The Duke's Mayo Bowl. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? With you being a New Englander, what is the superior dish? Lobster or clam chowder? I don't like seafood. I'm born in one of the best places on earth to enjoy seafood, and I fucking despise it. So, I'll go lobster just because of my home state. Why not? Oh, baby, what a win. What a win. Not even fish. No, dude. I'm not a seafood fan at all. It doesn't taste like trash to me. It's awful. I wish I liked it, but getting subbed. Oh, fuck you anyway. There you go. From 1-11 to 3-9 to 9-4 with a bowl win. What a couple of seasons. Unreal. As a Portuguese person, I don't like seafood either. Now, see, that's risky, because that's an insult right there. What a win for this team, man. What a win. I feel kind of bad for running that many RPOs, but what else was I supposed to do? I adapted to what they were doing defensively. They didn't adapt to the RPOs. I was running the RPOs to be able to open up the running game, and they just said, fuck you. We're not letting you run the football. So there was nothing else I could do. But we win the Mayo Bowl. What a season. Shout out to LJ, man. Shout out to LJ. With that, though, our focus now changes to the playoff bracket. Let's take an updated look at that. As Oregon knocks out Arkansas, Purdue beats Oregon State 41-7. So Oregon will play Pittsburgh, Jacksonville State will play Purdue, Michigan over Florida, so the Wolverines will play USC, and K-State, with their Heisman-winning quarterback, knock out Texas Tech. They will play Mississippi State. Yeah, so Jacksonville State made it because they were 11-2. Again, they played in a low conference where they were able to do well. They were in Tier 10, right? So, I mean, they're in a conference with Navy, New Mexico State, Wyoming, Bowling Green, Northern Illinois. They were just the best of the bunch. They beat down on everybody else. So, there you go. We'll see what happens here over the next week. If our coaching staff indeed signed. And yeah, we have Aguilera and Haaland, so I'm good with that. Again, we took a risk with the coordinators, but still think it was worth it. We're going to take another risk in the future until we find our perfect people for the job. Let's see the next round of the playoffs. Pittsburgh beats Oregon. Wow. Jacksonville State crushes Purdue. It'll be Pittsburgh and Jacksonville State. Michigan beats USC. K-State beats Mississippi State. Your final four is Pitt, Michigan, K-State, and Jacksonville State. A Tier 10 program. There's only 11 tiers. How the fuck? What freaking conference is Purdue in? Purdue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Purdue is 6 tiers ahead. Purdue won the ACC Tier 4. Jacksonville State won Conference USA Tier 10, and they beat them 42-3. That is unbelievable. Goodness gracious. Your national title game this year is Pittsburgh and Michigan. The miracle run ends as it'll be Pittsburgh and Michigan for the national title at SoFi Stadium. Wow. K-State, man, had a hell of a year, but Michigan's just too damn good. I mean, Pittsburgh, you would think they would have made it after they upset Oregon. Who won last year? Who did win last year? Who did win last year? Season 1 was Oregon. Who won the Natty in Season 2? Does chat remember? Because I do not. Was it Ohio State? Feel like it was Ohio State? I don't remember. We're gonna see here if Pittsburgh can bring some glory back here. Who's gonna be the national champions for Season 3? Hey, we got the linebacker out of nowhere, Amani Clue, the 2-star gem. Now we just need 2 linebackers throughout the rest of the offseason. Amani, welcome in. It's a good pickup for us. I think it was Ohio State and Georgia. Yeah, you're right. It was all. Was it Ohio State year 1? You're right that it was Georgia. It was definitely Georgia season 2. I feel like it was Oregon and Georgia. Pro potential up to a C. Coach stability a B+. Prestige up to a C-. Our stability is 30th in the nation. Not bad. Your national champions in season 3. The Pittsburgh what? Pittsburgh wins the national title in season 3. Going through Oregon, Jacksonville State, and Michigan. Wow. Pittsburgh. I know they were the 1 seed, but it doesn't mean they weren't, or it doesn't mean that they were the favorites to win it. Fucking Yinzers rise up. Led by a 91 overall linebacker in Jordan Bass. And Eli Holstein at quarterback. I mean, that's not the worst roster in the world, but I mean, you compare it to Michigan, right? 490s on the team. That would explain why Michigan lost. They were running with 77 overall Clyde Schooley as their quarterback, presumably. That would explain it. They made it to the Natty in spite of their quarterback. Clearly, Roman Hemby was their key player. Wow. I check Jacksonville State's roster. Sure. Wow, so again, we're still riding the high of our first bowl win, but Pittsburgh wins the national title. Fucking A, Jacksonville State, man. They got some players. I thought they'd have like 1 or 2 80 overall guys. I mean, should this team have made the Final Four? Maybe not, but it's not the worst roster I've ever seen. I mean, shit, they had 2 better quarterback options than Michigan had. Wow. Crazy, crazy season. A great season for us. Pittsburgh wins the national title. Season 3. One to remember. That's for sure. But we do have to move on. We can only celebrate for so long. In terms of players leaving, we're only losing 2 players off of that roster. Kalen Franklin at center and Keontae Tyson at running back. I will miss Keontae Tyson. He was a strong player, but only 2 players lost to graduation. That is nuts. Wow. Fair enough. Okay. I'm not complaining about that. Holy shit. That sets us up pretty well for the portal. We get the 3-star running back, the gem, Lane Schilling. Someone else who we went for late. And another running back on the roster. Welcome in, Lane. Cool beans, man. We're looking good. We're looking really good. We brought in a lot of running backs this year. In terms of the draft results, I have to know. We have our first ever draft pick. Keontae Tyson, even though it said he graduated, was selected in the 6th round. Keontae Tyson goes pro. He's our first player to do so. Oh my God, what a season. Pittsburgh only has Jordan Bass go pro, and he was a 4th round pick. He's definitely not making the NFL. Well, he got drafted. That's all that matters. Wow. Well, in terms then of recruitment, this has been a phenomenal year. Recruitment was awesome. We've brought in multiple 3-stars, many of whom are gems. We are at 22 recruits in total. We got 5 guys on our board still that were late addition 3-stars that we can still go for. And of course, the portal has opened up. I have no desire to cut any of these running backs. Even Miles Free. We'll keep him. Potentially move him to wide out. Maybe we do end up cutting him, but... So really quickly, in terms of the prospect list, I want to see if there's anybody, like any stragglers that are somehow available that we could throw an offer to? And the answer is yes. At least at 3-star. There's nobody that we could necessarily get, though. I mean, obviously, we don't need a quarterback, but at least there are players in that conversation. So we'll check back there. Let's take a look at the transfer portal. In terms of 5 stars, nobody. 4 stars. Nobody that's interested in coming here. 3 stars. Quite a few players who are interested in coming here. Quite a few running backs. Interesting. Quite a few of them have some decent interest, too. You're able to tell what it bars yes. I mean, it's you typed it. You're probably behind on stream, but yeah, it's right there. An exodus from Syracuse, huh? Okay. And obviously 2 stars, I'm not as interested. So, it does make sense. The Simon guy, the guy that ran all over us. You know, I didn't think to check about who their running back was. But I think you're right. I think it was Colt Simon that just gave us a shitload of trouble in the bowl game, wasn't it? And now he's trying to transfer out. He's from Connecticut. There's a really good chance that we could land him. Interesting. Okay. So again, with the prospect list, there are 3 stars that we could get. But there's nobody of a 3-star level that's interested. We'd have to fight. With 2 stars, excuse me, we'd also have to fight. So it's definitely worth looking at the portal now. That's not to say for 3 stars that obviously we couldn't, that we couldn't go for these guys because these guys weren't even on the board before, right? So it could happen. The question now is who do we focus on? Because there's enough players in the transfer portal that we can add people to the list. I think I'm going to take out Armand Allgaier. He is a JUCO junior at running back. We're going to cut him out. Walls we'll keep a focus on for now. And then we have 2 more running backs, but they're both gems, so I want them badly. Also, we're up to 675 points. That is the most that we've had so far, yeah. I don't know if it won't be that much every time, but I'm pretty sure we didn't have that many last transfer portal. Alright, it definitely makes sense to go after the portal instead of prospects. We can revisit prospects at the very end. In terms of the portal, just for shits and giggles, are there any 2 stars that are available? What's happening to your voice? I have to fucking cough, but I'm trying to fight through it, dog. No big deal. There are no 2 stars available. So with the 3 stars, obviously I don't have enough space on the list to add everybody. But here. Just so you know, I went, ha! I just figured you wouldn't want to miss out on the noise. Major, thank you. Chat's been calling me bald for days, but you know, you start getting the old bird's nest back there, and it's like, all right, I'm giving in. My time with hair is done, and that's okay. Okay, so I do want to scout players as well. Let's start off with these 5 offensive players. 4 offensive players, I can't count. Because they're the ones that we need the least. I just want to check if anybody is a bust. Because that would make it easy to eliminate them. Oh, Brett Cole! You dumb motherfucker! Remember when you didn't sign with me, dickhead? He was the one, wasn't he? We were in first for him. And then all of a sudden he's like, I don't like the way you're playing football, dog. I'm not coming here. And now look who's back in the conversation. Fuck boy. That said, if you're good, I'll still try to bring you in. I just have to tell him off really quickly. He is pretty good, man. I mean, he is a legitimate 3-star. Option King extender, off plat. God damn, he's good. He's actually really good. We don't necessarily need him because we brought in Sims and Bajent, but Jesus Christ. And then the running backs. Peyton Jones is a legitimate 3-star. He's a junior, though. He's good, but we should look for younger transfers. What about Cameron KZ is also a junior. I mean, dude, 95 acceleration, 85 break tackle. There's no denying that the juniors are good, but I think we need to prioritize the underclassmen, especially at this position. But Cameron KZ definitely looks really solid. And then Colt Simon was the UCF option. Oh, no shit, you have takeoff. Dude, look at the speed. No wonder why I couldn't catch this fucking guy. Holy shit. I don't think there's gems in the... Yeah, that's true. But no wonder why I couldn't fucking catch this guy. So Jones is a 3-star running back. He's a junior, but has no abilities and no mentals. I'm taking him out. But KZ and Simon are both definitely still interesting. Okay. And now if we go back to the portal, we look at the 3-stars. Look at players that are interested. So we took Jones off the list. We have Willie Goodacre, Luis Gomez, Brian Vega. Oh, we're actually good now. Bard, Cooper Young, and David Anderson. There we go. We have the numbers that we need. So everybody's on the board. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this could end up being an unbelievable recruitment class. No mentals. Me too, brother. So Cole, KZ, Simon, you know what? We're going for these guys, man. All of them. So Brett Cole, scholarship offer for you. You should have been here in the first place. Cameron KZ, even though you're a junior. Colt Simon, we'd love to have you after you almost kicked my ass in the bowl game. At tackle, Luis Gomez. Sophomore transfer. Has clear head and a natural, no abilities, but he does have 91 strength. He's going to be good. Oh, yeah. Scholarship for you, my man. At guard, the junior Willie Goodacre. 91 awareness. Jesus Christ. No doubt we're going after you. We're going after all of them, but I still want to know how good these guys are. Ryan Vega. Has O-line rally, 92 strength. Good impact blocking, good lead blocking. He's a freshman as well. Cooper Young. No abilities, 93 strength. He's not bad. I don't know if he'd end up being a starter though if we get other people, but we're definitely going for him. Then we had the center Ishmael, who was already here. Walls. David Anderson. David Anderson! We went for him in season 1, didn't we? He was the 99 strength guy. Who now has 97. Dude, oh my god. That platinum grip breaker? Holy fuck. He got a little bit worse in terms of strength. And then the final guy was the safety in Baird. I always forget how to pronounce that. But Tawfiq Baird. How good are you? If we fucking get this guy, holy shit. Talk about the game changer at safety that this program needs. Holy God. Here's the problem. He can't play coverage worth a damn. I'd probably make him an undersized linebacker because he can't play coverage. But Jesus Christ. Scholarship for you as well. So you could argue with the scouting, we could have wasted, we might have wasted some points for guys I knew I was going to go for anyway. But at least now I know who I'm absolutely going to want to focus on. And let's see who we can schedule for a visit here. So Dennis Walls. I hope you care about championship contender status. Emmanuel Ishmael. Can sell you on playing time. Oh my god, game, please. Thank you. Brian Ballo. Hope you care about playing time, brother. Braden Pitts, the 3-star gem. Hope you care about contender status a little bit. And Leo Rubin. I can't really sell him on anything. I was about meh coach prestige. It's not even worth scheduling him for a visit. That's just not going to help. So hard sell. I can't hard sell him on anything either. It's probably not worth the time to sway. Can I sway you on play style, coach stability, and academic prestige? No, I cannot. Okay, yeah, so can't hard sell you on anything, can't sway you, just all the points probably. Actually, really quickly, because we have 190 hours left, right? So if we look at all the players on our board, we can divvy up points here. Again, like we always do, we're going to go 10 points for everybody. And then the dudes at the bottom of our list, directly at the bottom, we will try to put the most points on. Although for this week, I might go for the guys at the top of the list. Just because the dudes at the bottom are new. We're not going to be able to necessarily get enough points in on these guys, but we can try to seal the deal for the players that we already had. This could end up being a monstrous recruitment class, man. Absolutely monstrous. We got 4 weeks to potentially change this program even further, despite just winning our first bowl game. Gotta love the Mayo Bowl. We're gonna have 50 points for somebody then. So if we sort by interest, guy at the top of the board is the center, Emmanuel Ishmael. We'll put the 50 bomb on you. That's it for week 1. We know who we're targeting here. How's week 1 gonna go? Didn't land anybody, but we are in the running for people. Nobody's, we're not out on anyone. So not good news, but not bad news. So week 2. We have a hell of a lot more points to use now to make up that ground. People that are ready for a visit. Again, Ruben, it just doesn't make sense. Brett Cole. Get you scheduled here. Sell you on the playing style. Luis Gomez. Sell you on the playing style. Bayard, I always forget what it is. Sell you on proximity to home. Cooper Young. Get you on playing style. And then David Anderson. Playing style. That's good. It lines up for a lot of these guys. Now the question is, do we go for the kill? Do we try to make up ground? How do we want to play this? I think we can at the very least get everybody onto about 25 points. Close to it, based on what we have available and the fact we'll be taking 10 points off of everybody. And then if we can switch it up a little bit, we'll switch it up a little bit. That's the big question here, is just how do we want to balance this? Players that we target will be doing the hard sell for. But I don't know who we're going to target yet. I want to see how far behind we are for the guys at the bottom. Let's see, Vega. Technically, we're losing 15 points with every player's info that we change. It's not that bad. A lot more well-balanced. If we land even half of these guys, we're laughing to the bank. If we land more than half of these guys, I mean, if I could do a cartwheel, I'd do a cartwheel. But I really don't want to break my neck tonight. Or any night, for that matter. Breaking a neck doesn't sound fun. It's best to soft or hard sell after finding out the top 3 inches. It is, but the problem is a lot of these guys, we can't necessarily sell them. And again, like I said, I'm trying to balance out the points as best I can. We definitely use the hard sell option a lot. But like I said, I normally try to keep everybody with at least a little bit of interest and then focus on a couple of dudes more intently. So Tafiq Baird, that is tough. battle for you, again, so we could go for him since we're in last out of all the players. Ishmael we're in first for. Do we try to seal the deal for the players at the top or make up the ground for the players at the bottom? I think we can try to seal the deal with the 25 points and then make up ground. So Baird, this guy's a monster. I really don't want to lose him. He is a monster. So if we hard sell you, it can be proximity to home. Oh, shit. Playing style. Pro potential's gone up a little bit. Playing time. Those are the best 3 things I can offer you, buddy. I'm not going to fill in the rest of the points in full because I want to be able to cover more hard sells for these guys instead of maxing out the points. So Luis Gomez. It'll be playing time, but I hope you care about playing time, play style, and shit. Well, we'll just have to hope this works then. Anderson. David Anderson, the big defensive tackle. Sell you on playing style, proximity to home, and coach stability. If I can do that combination. Pro potential also works. Ooh, playing time. Even better. Even better. Brett Cole, you turned us down once. Will you do it again? I hope not. There we go. Same thing, man. Time to get to work is my best pitch. We're going to be able to put a lot of these guys onto the 40-point hard sell. Same thing. Let's hope they care. Shout out to White Panda for the follow, by the way. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. Cameron. I imagine it's KZ and not KZ. Playing time, playing style. Yeah, we're just going to have to go for proximity to home, even though he doesn't really care. He might care about the other two, though. Dennis Walls. It's not worth selling him because he's not interested in enough of the things. So he's going to stay on the 25. What about the freshman transfer, Brian Vega? I can't sell him on anything yet. Willie Goodacre. No. All right, Leo Rubin. I know I can't sell him on anything yet either. Yeah, nothing important at least. Braden Pitts. Can't really sell him either. His interests don't line up with what we can offer. Ballo is the same thing. Shout out to the Happy Cranberry. The 2 months on the primer. Cranberry, thank you for that. How the heck are you? And thank you for supporting my face. All right, looks like anybody at 25, we can't do anything more for them. So let's go back to the guys at the bottom. And just go, we're going all in for Tafik Baird. I mean, this guy is a monster. What this portal time could mean for us here, man. What it could mean. We're in first for almost all of them, but no confirmed recruits yet. That is great news. We're now in first for Baird as well. But nobody confirmed yet. This is going to go right down to the wire. Okay, is there anybody that we haven't scheduled for a visit yet? Goodacre. Can't. Colt Simon, the UCF running back who nearly murdered us in the bowl game. I can sell you on play style. Perfect. Vega. Hopefully he cares about proximity to home. Cameron Casey. Playstyle. Leo Rubin was the one that we couldn't schedule because he doesn't care about anything that we can offer him. That leaves us 80 points, at least for the moment. If we sort by interest, we can keep the hard sell on Cole. We can take a couple of the extra points off of Baird for the moment to get him back to 40 on the hard sell. We'll focus on Dennis Walls here, since he was one of the guys that we couldn't really hard sell him on anything. Get him up to 75. And then we'll go after Gomez, get more points on him. Awkward amount of points. And then KZ. I mean, well, actually, yeah, I guess we could have done the 25, couldn't we? Fucking music, man. Get the player off. 5 points on. And Anderson can get the final 15. Will this be the week that we get some recruits here in this time period? It's week 3 of 4. We get the running back, Braden Pitts, out of Smyrna, Delaware. What the fuck? What a name. We get Brett Cole. That's right. You come crawling back to where you should have gone in the first place. I am going to bench you for the next 4 years, and you're going to like it. I'm not vindictive. It's fine. Brett Cole, welcome into TOUGLANE. Fuck yes. Tafiq Baird. Woo. You saw all of the abilities. That's the one I'm most excited about. Even if we have to move into the linebacker, he is a monster. Right guard, Cooper Young out of Downingtown, Pennsylvania. Don't you dare tell me it's Downington. Bitch, we ain't in England. We also get defensive tackle David Anderson out of Hampton, Virginia. The 2 guys that spurned us in the first year have come home. Oh my god. We do get... we do swing and miss. I was going to say locked out, but Dennis Walls goes to Tulane. Cameron Casey goes to Eastern Michigan. That's nuts. And Gomez goes to App State. And we're still in the running for others, including Colt Simon. We're down to the final week. This recruitment class has been one for the ages. Absolutely one for the ages. Let's get the guys that are off the board. And obviously, you can tell by the hours, we're going to be able to do some fucking damage. Some damage. With the hours that we have left. 26 recruits already. Unbelievable. My one regret now is we didn't get promotion because we might have been able to make it 2 in a row. So we have 525 points left for 6 dudes. Can any of them be scheduled for a visit? Goodacre is finally ready. We'll get him this week on playing style. If the one getting the change Tafiq's name. Tafiq you can't change because he's a transfer. I'm not allowing transfer renamings for a while. A couple more seasons just to make sure there's no real players or anything like that, even then it wouldn't let me do it, but yeah, he stays. We've only been renaming true freshmen. So for these 6, Ryan Vega, all these guys were the ones on 25 points because I couldn't sell them on anything. So now is the time to max out the points. If it'll let me. Which, at the moment, it's not. Oh, that's why, because we didn't have enough points. So we're going to go the full 65. You speak as if I know the difference. Fox, you're fine. Just letting you know. Goodacre. We're going to be able to get every single one of these guys on maximum points heading into the final week. And from there, we hope for the best. Colt Simon, man, I'd love to get you. You made a hell of an impression in that bowl game. I would love to get you into this program, but the choice is yours, sir. Leo Rubin, the 3-star gem. I'd also love to get him onto this team. Again, there's no point in trying to sell them on anything. Nothing of their interests line up with what we provide. All we can do is just generic preach and hope that it works. Tell them why they want to come here. Emmanuel Ishmael, 65 points. With hours to spare. But again, you know, the funny thing is we actually do have space on the target list still for 3 players. So let's go take a look because we still have hours. We still have hours. Is there anybody else we can get here? No 5-star prospects in the portal. None of the 4 stars are interested in coming here. We have gone after all the 3 stars we could. There aren't any 2 stars, and I'm not worried about the 1 stars. So what about the actual prospect list? No 5 stars. No 4 stars. And then for 3 stars, there's still quite a few, including Armon Allgaier, who we had on our board before. Interesting. The problem with Allgaier, though, is he's a junior JUCO. At this point, I'd rather... I mean, we could get him, though, because we're in first. We might as well get him and then try to add 2 other long shots. So what we're going to do... I was going to say we're going to look at athletes, and there were quite a few there. Another running back. I'm tempted. Don't you tempt me. There's a shitload of athletes here. We're going to scout these guys out. I have the points. Let's scout them out. So then Allgaier, we're already well in first for him. Offer you your scholarship back that we took away previously. Get you back on max points. It leaves us with 165 hours. For the 2 athletes we just added to the board, neither of them have offers. You know what? Let's actually remove them. I want to go take a look at, like, height and weight. It's about the last thing that we can do here. Try and guarantee as good of a class as we can possibly get. Let's go for the athletes. So again, we have Larry Guyton, 6'1", 212. James Jimenez, 6'2", 237. Jaden Miner. Eric Silva's a big boy. He could easily be linebacker, defensive end. Antoine Sumner as an elusive back. Jamerson. Gordon Middlebrooks. So Gordon Middlebrooks has an offer from Boise State, so we're out on him. Sheridor. This is a guy that turned us down last year. We've had a pretty good track record of bringing back people who previously turned us down. At least Sheridor, there was a Sheridor. It might not have been the same one. Lloyd Roberts, tendency receiving back. Ben Frost is a scrambler. Frank Hale is a physical player. And Makari as an agile type. Okay, so the only guy to ignore is Middlebrooks. Oh yeah, you're right, it wasn't the same one because we're not on transfers anymore. It's his brother then, goddammit. Yeah, the only guy to avoid is Middlebrooks. Elusive back, receiving back. Agile, scrambler, run stopper for Jimenez. Guyton is probably a wideout with physical, maybe a corner. Jimenez, though, being a run stopper is interesting. Miner had an offer? No, he didn't. So the game doesn't track the history you have of the player. Fox, it would be difficult, because technically we don't have any history. We just talked to them in the past. Frank Hale is a physical type, 6'3". He's got to be a wideout. We certainly don't need another quarterback or another running back. Sheridor is a run stopper. I think I want to at least take a look at Sheridor and Jimenez as the primary 2. So James Jimenez. No abilities. He is fast. At his size, he is pretty fast. But no abilities. What about Sheridor? Also no abilities to speak of. Also pretty fast. Zone coverage. I mean, you're looking at a linebacker, probably. That awareness is pretty bad, though. They're not that bad, but we still have time to scout out other dudes. I mean, if we can find a gem in that list, we should. Even if I now don't really have the maneuverability to actually look at too many players at a given time. We might as well look. Let's look at Eric Silva. He's an agile type. And let's look at Rashad Makari. Silva is a bust. I saw a quick drop and got excited. So Silva, we're going to avoid. What about Rashad Makari? He's fine. He's a 3-star, but he's nothing special. Is there anybody else, or should I just invest the points into somebody? I was really hoping one of them would be a gem. So again, there was Gayton as a physical type. Probably a wideout. Jimenez, the run stopper, was fine. Miner's a quarterback. Silva, we know, is a bust. Again, we're avoiding quarterbacks and running backs because we have plenty. Sheridor was fine. Robert as a receiving back. Ben Frost as a scrambler. Let's look at these final two. They might be wideouts, but that's okay. Larry Gayton. Nothing special in terms of, like, abilities. What about Frank Hale? Also nothing special. Unfortunately, I was hoping we'd find a gem faster than that. I think the best thing we can do now is we got 5 points left. We're just going to throw a scholarship to somebody and hope for a miracle. But I wasn't able to find a gem as fast as I wanted to go all in. So, Cody, duly noted. Duly noted. I'm leaning towards Jimenez as a run stopper. I mean, I feel like that's a better way to go than Makari as an O-line option. Let's go for James Jimenez and see if we can just get lucky as hell. Offer him a scholarship, and there we go. We're all in. On all the other guys, we've brought in a phenomenal 26 recruits so far. What will the final week do for us? We get the center, Emmanuel Ishmael. 3 stars at a Fort Lauderdale. We get Colt Simon. We take UCF's top weapon, the running back that nearly single-handedly defeated us in the Mayo Bowl, and we get him. Colt Simon. Welcome home, you speedy little fuck. Let's go. We get the right guard out of Fresh Meadows, New York, Brian Vega. We get the safety out of Jacksonville, Brian Ballo. We get the running back, the junior transfer, the JUCO, Armon Allgaier. Everybody but Jimenez, which was expected, and Willie Goodacre went to Iowa State. That was a ridiculous recruitment class. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's fucking go.